It's the William Plays here, and welcome back to another video. Today we will be playing through the Poland campaign on the Allies side. So this mission is pretty interesting. The main target is to withdraw 2 units, but you also have to hold Ponzin, Lodz, and Warsaw. It's a good combination of the other 2 missions, and I think it really meshes well together. So as you can see, we have control of quite a few troops, but we're kind of surrounded. It's not the best situation. So let's see, what is the best way to deal with this? I think I'm going to put... Oh no, what does Dragoon Corps do? I have some extra gold, so why not? I'm going to put Leclerc on here. So here. And then that's 1 enemy down. This is about to be 2 enemies down. Nope. Why did I think that would work? That was not going to work at all, and for some reason I thought it would. Okay then. So let's go ahead and start taking out their Grenadier, which Rundstedt is on. Not the best situation for us, not gonna lie there. Also, I can recognize Rundstedt just by the portrait now. I find that hilarious. Okay, and now we're going to build troops in Ponzan. Luckily, because we perfect cleared the other 2 missions, we have quite a bit of cash to spend, so it's not nearly as, hectic, I suppose. Alright, and the finish turn. Now we just need to protect the city one more time, I believe, and then we can start moving our troops downwards. Because, there's still another, our big troops downwards, because there is still another turn. But our, good guys aren't really needed anymore after this one. So that's lucky. Because we need to defend that city, I suppose. Okay, Grenadier. Going to take out this. He's going to attempt to take out that and then fail miserably. Okay. And see, this one is pretty good for the units you can get and stuff. It's not hard. It's nice level of difficulty, I'd say. And bam, 2 more of the enemy have fallen. And that's where this turn is gonna end. Okay, let's see what comes next. I don't feel like I really have too much to add to this one. I enjoy this mission quite a bit, and I just think it's a good playthrough, honestly. This is one of the more fun missions in the game, I'd say. Okay. And you have to always keep someone in the cities, by the way. Otherwise, you're going to end up dying. Okay, now we can start moving downwards. Which is good. And I suppose to make sure that I don't get tailed, I may as well take out that unit there. Another reason we have to make sure that there's always units in the city is because I believe the enemy uses paratroops in this mission. And dying to paratroopers, I've had a paratrooper go into Lodz so many times. It's really upsetting. I realized that on my 3rd playthrough or so, because I kept wondering how they got in. We hold Ponzan, now we can move downwards. I'll take out this guy because otherwise it's going to be annoying later on. Okay. Everything's looking good. We need to take down Rundstedt. Oh, and look at that. Now we can just kind of wail on the man. Okay, that was good. Next turn. So we needed to keep that infantry in there. Yeah, the enemy can have Ponzan after the turn ends. That's kind of the point of it. You're supposed to move your units downwards. This shows the full retreat of Poland until they could get their troops rescued. Which wasn't even, super successful, the rescue of Polish troops. It was Poland was really unlucky in the war due to the fact that it was a surprise attack, if I remember correctly. I think Germany declared a war, but the way Germany moved through was just to conquer. They made sure that they destroyed the Polish enemy. It's kind of crazy. And like just the way that everything worked in World War II. The Germans started off super strong. Or not the Germans, the Nazis. I always like to make that distinction because I don't believe they should be classified as the same person, like the same type of people, you know? But yeah, the Nazis started off very strong in the war, and then they kind of made some major mistakes, and that led to them losing. How close we are to just the end of the world is really, I don't know what to say. Like, it's insane, honestly. The Soviet army is dispatched. We should first withdraw to the rear and seek the help of the Soviet Union. Do not confront the German forces positively. I'm not sure what positively means, but okay. See, that's something about easytech games, is that sometimes the English is a little bit broken, unfortunately. Like, for the different dialogues. But, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, sometimes sentences won't make complete sense. It's not really, like I said, not anything major. Also, let's see, where are my build zones at now? Okay. I have one here in Warsaw, that's good. So we get access to all these troops here, and then we move these guys downwards, and we have to hold Warsaw for X amount of time, like we did in the last episode. That's what I'm saying. I think that the combination of these two missions worked really well. Like, the way that they combined them was spot on. Like, probably the perfect combination they could have done, honestly. It just kind of captures the essence of both the missions, and it shows how they eventually had to retreat, you know? Let's see. Alright. We can retreat these guys now, and we shouldn't face too much opposition, luckily. In Warsaw... Oh, Warsaw is currently filled up. Whoops. So we're going to move our troops out of these areas just so that way we can build more reinforcements. So in Warsaw, we will be building a... I believe this is a Dragoon Corps. Yeah, there we go. And then in the city beside it, we will be building a heavy infantry. There we go. We have all of our units down here. They're still useful, but not as much, so I'd say a lot of them are going to end up dying before they can make it to Warsaw, unfortunately. I mean, that's kind of how it happened in real life, I suppose. I mean, there was a retreat that happened, but it wasn't the most successful thing. Also, I don't know if the Polish actually met up with the Soviet Union. I'm pretty sure that the Soviet Union was still allies with the Nazis at the time, so I don't know if that actually happened. The southern line of defense has been... Oh, I didn't even touch the screen. That went away on its own. Okay. I was trying to read that one for you guys, because I know I skipped through them quite often, but that skip through wasn't me. That was the game itself. Okay, now we take out Guderian with our artillery. Maybe not. One last strike. Two last strikes. Air Force, here we go. Something that I find interesting about Air Force in this game is that you can access any level Air Force in any airport, but the main blocker is how much gold you have, due to the Air Force costing quite a bit more gold in this game than it does in others. Or quite a bit more currency. They have a different currency every game, it seems. There's money in World Conqueror 4, gold in World Conqueror 3. I haven't played the other games enough to know what their currency is yet. See, we're making good headway here. We're destroying the enemies. Everything's going pretty good. Okay, you would be able to move into Warsaw, so I'm going to do that. We need to get rid of that artillery there. Heavy artilleries are very annoying unless you get rid of them. Okay, move more troops downwards to Warsaw. Good, good, good. Oh, I still have these guys over here. Better move them while I still have the chance. Yeah, they're going to both die next turn, unfortunately. Alright. That's one evacuation. And our second evacuation should be next turn, luckily. Oh yeah, and Warsaw's defended well. That's not going to fall. I hate what... Hold on. What is this thing's health at? 8 out of 172. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay. Yeah, currently, we're not going to lose. Like, it's just not going to happen, which is good. We're not going to lose, and we're going to get a brilliant victory, which is good. Sometimes it's hard to get a brilliant victory, but this one is pretty easy. I mean, it makes sense. The first missions, like I said, are always the easiest. And there we go. Boom. Brilliant victory. Withdraw 2 units, hold Laws, hold Ponzan, and hold Warsaw. We did it, guys. And yeah, next episode we will be playing Battle of Netherlands. I want to get both sides, both Axis and Allies, up to this area. And then we'll play through all of that. Battle of Toronto. Oh, interesting. So yeah, we want to get both sides up to the same area, and then we'll play through the final missions on both sides. But yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and this is the William Plays, signing off.